What is up, everybody, for the pits of hell? Me and the Metal Mike is back at you. Who's the Hangout stream? Who's the guest? This is the demon
What's up,
himself.
everybody? What's up, everybody? You've probably been seeing me quite a bit as of late. I've been with Ben yesterday. I think the
Nope.
last couple of streams I've been in has been with Metal Ben. Obviously, one was with the successful Paul Diano tribute radio show, and then the one for Icer John's birthday stream.
Yes, happy birthday to the Metal Johnster himself.
Yeah, but I do wanna mention here real quick. Oh, like I do want to mention here real quick. I mentioned to Mike before we went live that I was thinking of a timetable. You know, and I mentioned that this year will be more deep dives for me. I want to kick it off right off the bat. Two deep dives. One's a regular, one's a mini deep dive. At the end of the month is the mini deep dive, which is going to be the Creed and Friends mini deep dive, which is creating a bunch of bands that are associated with Creed, like Miles Kennedy solo, Tremonti solo, was it Scott Stapp solo, and then another band is along with Creed. All this because Tremonti is putting out a new album next year, so that's going to be happening. And then another one, the beginning, like within the first 2 weeks of January next year, AC/DC Deep Dive Part 2, the Brian Johnson years. I know me and Middle Mike have been wanting to do this for a while, but you won't have to wait much longer. Just have to wait a few more weeks. We haven't figured out a date yet. But that is all to be determined. But it's within the first 2 weeks of January, AC/DC Deep Dive Part 2. Anyway.
Back to what you want to say, plug some channels for people to check out real quick.
Yeah.
I was going to plug some channels real quick, so if anybody's watching this, I'm going to give a little shout out to a channel I watch a lot. Go check out Almost Human Ralph. He's actually doing a stream right now, so check him out too. He is doing a Paul Diano tribute stream. So go check him out.
Nice.
Go check out Rat Salad Reviews. And of course, going to plug a friend of ours. He is a wrestling friend, music bass player. Go check out the one and only It's Mr. Scott on YouTube.
Yeah.
Picture this. Push job endeavor. Watch, Scott's going to come on here and start doing the same stuff to me. I see it happening. Because you will.
You never know. You never know, Martin. Maybe he will. Who knows? I don't.
And 3 other channels I'm going to plug. Go check out Boss Antelope. Go check out the Boss Master himself, Boss Antelope.
Yeah, the Boss
Great,
Man.
great guy, great channel. The end of the channel. Go check out Horror Master, Ricky, another great friend metalhead. Go check him out too. Into horror movies. Go check him out. And go check out Metal Ben too. If you like, you know, if you like real metal, go check out Metal Ben.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Oh yeah, the universe is rising, and you know how much I like it.
Yeah.
Don't know where Chip Barnes went to. Last I heard, he went to an insane asylum. Last I heard, he went to Tahiti with Dutch.
Good to know. Oh. Apologies, I'm doing some laundry.
And who is all in the chat? No one.
Oh, of course.
Oh, we got one person.
I got one person. Who do we got?
But you know what? We're here to have. You know what? We're here to have fun. Because, fun. Metal should be fun
Yes.
and real. That's all I'm going to say. So, what's been going on with me? Just life. You know?
Yep.
All right. Hey, I'll be right back, Ryan. Can you hold the fort? I gotta go take my pills real quick. Sorry, guys. I gotta go
All right.
take my medications real quick. I shall return
Well, that's fine.
shortly.
I'll hold the fort. Well, I can't see who is in the chat right now. So how's everyone doing right now? Apologies, but I am doing some laundry, folding my laundry and stuff. Oh, sweet, there's church. Oh, okay. Shadow. Hello there, Shadow. How are you? Mike should be back, but how are you today? How are you doing today? Doing good? Yeah, you are. This is a Hangout stream, so you are more than allowed to be here, within reason, of course. So how are you doing, Shadow? Doing good? I said I'm just doing some laundry. We probably ain't gonna be live for long. Yeah, it's just a hangout. Oh, that's good to know. Oh, that's good. Always good. You want a friend, Mike? You want a Mike's friends? I'm assuming. Oh, I'm one of his YouTube friends. I'm Ryan. Mike. Okay. Well, hopefully Mike should be here back shortly. I think he went to the bathroom, I believe. I could be wrong because of renegades. Oh, oh, that's cool. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Shadow. What's up?
One of your friends, I'm assuming.
It's cool, Ryan. He's
Cool, 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 cool.
Shadow's cool. He's in one of the YouTube live streams I follow, so it's
Cool.
all good. What's up?
Yeah,
You should go check them out, Ryan. It's called Renegades React. So kind of give Nate and Nick a shout out too. Go check them out.
cool.
Yeah, sorry, I'd also talk to my roommates too, get my pills and kind of deal with something real quick. Sorry if it
Okay.
took me, guys. Life stuff. Yeah. So, since it's the spooky season, Brian, I got a question for you.
What's up?
What was your gateway into horror? What was your gateway into horror movies? What got you hooked? first off.
Okay, sit back. I think this is gonna be an interesting, a little story. This might have been around the early 2000s. It might have been around 2002, 2003. So I was at the time, me and my brother were living with my dad's parents, Grandma and Grandpa Arnold, who I call them. And I think they had HBO on, and I think I was watching TV on there, and I think I saw this Jason X or something. I was like, oh, this might be interesting. I ended up watching it, and I enjoyed watching it, but that was my kind of my gateway, but the first horror movie I ever watched that I can recall on my own or something like that. Maybe there were other times I was watching other horror movies, but as far as I can recall, that is the first time I ever recall watching a horror movie before. Because I don't know if
Yeah.
I had ever watched a horror movie before that one.
Funny,
Maybe I
funny,
did. I just wasn't aware of it.
funny. Jason X. Jason X is my least favorite movie, but it has my favorite Jason scene of all time, the camping bag. You know which scene I'm
Yeah, the
talking
cat.
about.
Yeah, the cat. Yeah. Unless you want to count
Yeah.
these as well, there were a couple of Goosebumps movies, so I'm sure you would count those. Those are horror. They're not they're not like the children's
I
horror, but
don't
I feel
know
like
if
they
I yeah, yeah, children's horror, yeah. I don't count as
so they would be like they
goosebumps
would be within horror.
uh
So they would be within reason horror. But there
horror.
was I think the two haunted mask movies, Werewolf of Fever Swamp, and then there was I can't remember what it was, but it had something to do with medieval and had two kids in there. Oh, Stay Out of the Basement as well was another one that I watched
Yeah.
growing up as well. So those
Yeah.
would probably be my early exposure into horror movies, despite them kind of being like they're horror movies for kids and stuff like that. There isn't too much they're scared, but it's not like gore or anything like that. It's not like until much later when I was watching Jason X and stuff like that. But those would probably
Yeah.
be ones
Don't
that I
mind
would
me,
be
I'm just
watching.
grabbing stuff.
No, Camping Bag would
Alright.
have been
So of course I'm
part
gonna show you
seven. That was the first Camping Bag, the sleeping bag
part
kill
seven.
was part seven. Part seven, the New Blood. That's probably my favorite Friday the 13th movie of all time. I love that one.
Well, I was different. So the first horror movie I saw, I don't count this as horror, but it is a good movie. So the first movie I saw that kind of scared me was Jaws. I think at 3 years old I saw Jaws on VHS.
Oh damn! You went
That
into
scared me.
not even waste
My,
time. You went into the big one. Holy!
I liked it, but the first actual horror movie I dove into and enjoyed would have been around probably middle school, and I've been hooked on the franchise ever since. You can guess.
Friday the
Halloween,
13th.
the
Oh,
original.
Halloween! Ah, the Halloween.
Still,
I won't lie. That would probably
still.
yeah. That's part seven. The first one with Kane Hodder, by the way. Part seven is the first four
Yeah.
straight with Kane Hodder. Because he went part seven, part eight, Jason Goes to Hell, and Jason X. He was originally going to be in Freddy
Technically,
versus Jason, but they got somebody else. I mean, technically, it is horror.
I don't count Jaws as horror.
Yeah, I think it is horror. It is.
Technically, it is.
I mean, in order to count it as horror, it's like there had to been some scary moments. There had to been blood and all that stuff. Which there's plenty of blood. There's a good amount of kills. So I constitute Jaws as a horror movie. It's definitely a horror movie, like big time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely would count Jaws as
Oh,
horror.
sorry.
The animal horror, it would be more under the animal horror kind of thing,
Yeah.
but horror nonetheless. It is definitely a horror film. Even the subsequent sequels. are
Okay.
also horror.
So Ryan Shadow has a good question. Well, what does count as horror? So there's several factors.
Well, there's several factors.
Meaning of the
Obviously,
genre.
I think obviously there's the stuff of there's got to be kind of that. There's kind of that. I think obviously blood kind of counts as or scares at the very least. I think if you have scares, that makes it scary.
Gore, lots of gore,
gore.
lots of gore.
Once it starts to, once it crosses into the horror threshold, when
Jump
gore is
scares,
blood, mutilation, stuff like that, kills and stuff like that, it could be from anybody. That's when you start to realize, okay, this is definitely
jump
horror.
scares.
Yes, jump scares, and I would definitely think Jaws has a few jump scares. I think the one that I think a lot of people would think of when it's a jump scare.
Okay.
The cage scene with Hooper and then
the
shark came
up
and
I have a question for y'all then. I have one for you. This is in the horror. Scooby-Doo, horror or not horror? Bam.
No. There is kind of a difference between a scary movie and a horror movie. Those are really more of like scary episodes. They're not really horror-esque because obviously, like I said, one of the things you have to have is the gore, the blood, and all that stuff. There really isn't much in the way for blood when it comes to those episodes, unless you're talking about some of those movies when people are some people are dying and stuff like that. Like I can think of with Zombie Island comes to mind. Yes, there is some death and stuff like that, but it's not in the way of like gory or bloody. Those are really just like, yes, there's some deaths and stuff like that, but it's not really horror in a way. Basically, in a nutshell, Scooby-Doo is mostly scares, scary and all that stuff. There's not really much horror except for the scare part, but really, like I said, blood and gore make up for the horror. So there's really not much in the way of gore or any blood or deaths. And if it's deaths, it's usually sanitary. It's not like, you go and see Friday the 13th and somebody, freaking Jason, saw somebody in half and it's blood all over and stuff like that. No, there's none of that stuff in those kind of films. It's really, yes, scares, there is death, but it's like it's all very sanitary.
Okay, Shadow, you have a point. Shadow has a point.
Yeah.
Shadow has a point. Scooby-Doo is just a formula. I mean, he's not wrong there.
Yeah, we don't talk. Yeah, we don't talk about the Velma series. I don't talk about that. But I think for most of the Scooby-Doo stuff, yes, they're scares and they're running away. But that's the extent of it, pretty much. Exactly, the scares, and then you have detective stuff. It is horror, but it's not.
I still remember.
Like it's scary.
I remember going to the theater to see the first Scooby-Doo movie.
The live-action one.
I remember the first live-action Scooby-Doo movie. I remember getting it on VHS and going in the theater to see it. I remember it being back then. I remember laughing my butt off and watching it. I recently rewatched it, and I said, "Boy, this movie hasn't aged well."
Yeah.
But yeah, back to horror. That's what I was saying about horror. What got me into it? It's Halloween.
That's Halloween is probably a horror. That's definitely horror.
No other slasher has still gotten the formula correct like Halloween has. I hate to say it, all the others copy what Halloween did, and not that great. There's a few of them that did really well. Friday 13th, Scream are the exception.
A Nightmare on Elm Street.
In the slasher.
Yep, Nightmare on Elm Street's a slasher series. Child's Play to a certain extent.
I like the first movie. I really don't care about the others.
There's only ever been two. Well, as far as like actual live action.
Well, we're not going to go into this.
I like the sequel. I did like the sequel. It is a callback to a lot of the older monsters that some had watched in the past. I thought the sequel was.
No, Sean. Halloween got bad after Halloween 4. It was Halloween 5, 6.
6, and then H2O. H2O, we got back to being great again. Yeah,
and then they took an absolute shit with Buster Rhymes.
I think H2O was really, really great.
And I'm going to say for remakes, my favorite remake movie, I have two of them. I do like the attempt that Rob Zombie did on Halloween. The first Rob Zombie Halloween movie is okay.
Having a backstory.
Second one we don't talk about.
That's the first one was I thought the beginning, it was just a retelling of the original, but I'm like, the origin story at the beginning, I'm like, oh, that's pretty damn cool. It tells the story of how Michael became the Shape. They didn't explore that in the first one. They just kind of touched base on it like a little bit. It wasn't even a long time. But the one with Rob where he showed how he became the Shape was really cool. Was really good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But my personal favorite remake, or not remake, but it's two movies. This version of Texas Chainsaw, which I think is my favorite version. It's a little more raw, definitely more gory. The early 2000s Texas Chainsaw reboots, I think, are fantastic.
Cool.
Yeah. What's worse, Killer Clown Invasion or The Purge? Frankly, I haven't seen either, but I'm gonna go The Purge. I really don't care
Invasion
about
of the Killer
Purge.
Invasion of the Killer Clowns is kind of.
I don't know. Yeah, I still say my favorite clown movie is the original It with who did Pennywise in that movie again? I forget. Eddie Curry. I'm gonna do a quote for the movie. Excuse me. Oh no, wait, I fucked that up. Have you seen Prince Albert in a can? Blah, blah, blah. Terrible imitation. I can't do the yet. Jim Carrey didn't do. Tim Curry did it, not Jim Carrey. Although Jim Carrey doing Pennywise. Oh, that'd be interesting. That'd be something. That would be something. We got 4 viewers. What is up, people?
Oh, those are the 4 viewers. I know Jim Carrey has done some more.
What's the worst that can happen? Yeah, that's what a lot of people say in horror movies. Oh, what's the worst that could happen? And then this.
Cut in half. You're cut in half.
Oh. Let's see, you have your hero girl. You have your scream queen. You gotta have your villain. Let's see, what else? You gotta have that one hero police officer that does the most stupidest thing and die. Yes, I'm making this.
Final girl slash guy. Gotta be at the end. Could be 2 as well.
Yeah. You gotta have that one creepy creature. You gotta have that one creature, that morphs into things, which, if you don't get the movie reference, The Thing.
Oh, yeah, The Thing. Yeah.
That's another good movie. Alien. The first two Alien movies are fucking perfect. Then I don't know what the fuck they smoked. Alien 3 was lackluster. Alien Resurrection, hot garbage. The rest, more hot garbage. Oh, you never seen The Thing? Oh, go check out The Thing. It's a very creepy movie if you don't like light sound, but it's a very fucking good movie. I would recommend The Thing for anyone who's a fan of horror.
Yeah.
Uh, then if we're talking horror, you also have independent horror, like indie horror movies. So I'm gonna reference a site called Tubi. Tubi is great for horror movies. They have
Yeah.
a great catalog of horror movies, independent horror movies. Um, what two movies I? Oh shit! Of course, I'm missing a good trilogy that people should watch. The Omen, the original Omen trilogy, Damien Thorne trilogy. That's a classic. Um, and then of course, then you have horror TV shows, Ryan. Remember when Bates
Yep.
Motel came out with the TV series? You have The Walking Dead. Uh,
Yep.
you have the Chucky show.
Yep.
Uh, I'm thinking of what else. What am I missing? Oh, American Horror Story. Duh. Can't forget about that. Yeah. So let's get back to talking about metal. So we did have a
Yep.
passing recently. I didn't talk about it yet, but I will give my opinion. We did lose a heavy metal legend.
All the Yana.
Rest in peace, Paul Diano, the original singer the original singer for Iron Maiden. He did the first two albums. So yeah,
Yeah.
sad loss. He will be missed. Metal will live on. He is a heavy metal pioneer, in my opinion.
Yep.
So, and I think I brought this up in Red Salad Reviews channel, but so Ryan, what would Number of the Beast sound like if Paul Diano did the record instead of Bruce? Granted,
I'll answer this since I'm about to. I'll answer this since I'm about to get going here. It would sound drastically different. I know there may be. I think we were talking about me and Ben were talking about that, and it would like. There's some songs that kind of would fit Paul's style a little bit, but then you hear stuff like say a Run to the Hill or even Hallowed Be Thy Name or something like that, or kind of a little bit out of his wheelhouse a little bit, but I think in the end they went in the right direction getting somebody new that can do all that stuff. So yeah. Anyway, I will get going. I'll talk to you later, Mike, and hopefully see you around on my channel, Shadow.
yeah, brother.
Hey, peace.
All right, see you later, Ryan. That was the demon himself, Ryan Arnold. So, Shadow, you talk a lot. I talk a lot too. Yeah, I'm a talker. Have a nice life. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm just chilling, man. Just throw some questions at me. I will gladly answer them. They might not be correct, but don't mind me. I'm also looking at my phone too, so don't mind me at all. And like I said, I'm gonna plug some more channels. Go check out Shadow, guys. He is here in the chat. Go check his channel out. And like I said before, go check out my other metal brother, Metal Ben's Chronicles. Go check him out. Go check out Thralls of Metal. Go check out My Music Corner. And I'm going to throw a few other channels out. 1 million to throw live chicken. That'd be hilarious, but no, I don't want to get canceled. Shit, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I was shouting some other channels out. I'm going to shout out a channel I follow. Go check out Heist, the Birdman himself. Go check out Heist. Great train content. I still like trains too. And you guys should go check out Angry Ragtimer too. Another great channel that puts out great video game content for Railroader. That's a game. So yeah, and also go check out that hat guy himself. So I'm probably gonna get going here soon. Yeah, like I said, I sent out a link, a messenger of Wyatt's watching or Metal Ben's watching. If you want to hop on for a bit and chat, you very well can, guys. Let's see, what else did I do? I've been playing some Red Dead 2, finishing up, the story in Red Dead Redemption 2. I think I'm on my fifth playthrough of the game. I know, that's cool, Shadow. That's cool, man. I do that too. But yeah, just my advice for people: be smart, live life to the fullest. Don't be stupid. Don't lie, and just be your fucking self and have fun, and make life a party. There you go. Make life a fucking party. Live life to the fullest. You know. And remember, people, subscribe and hit the bell. Like, share, or me, Metal Mike, will get you with the shovel. If you don't know what the shovel is, well, you gotta watch the Metal Bastards podcast. All right, well, I'm probably gonna end it here, guys. Thanks for watching. I didn't know sure how long I was gonna stream. Be sure to share the stream. Share it. You know, so stay tuned for more streams in the future. Subscribe, hit the bell, keep things metal, and don't be a poser. All right, end stream.